Hello there and welcome back to my channel. This is What If Deku Was Godspeed Part 1. So, we start this off with Deku going to the dorms. Now, Deku and Uraraka are dating. This is what if Deku was Godspeed slash was cheated on. Let's say this after the USJ and QA is a college and they were dating from the second year of high school, so about 3 years. So Deku had a necklace, and he was coming to the dorms to see everybody in the the main area. And then Kirishima walks up to him and said, "Hey, Miro bro, what you doing?" And then Deku said, "I bought a gift for Uraka-chan. I'm going to give it to her." And then Kirishima said, "Okay, dude, but she didn't come out of her dorm." If I didn't say it, this is after the USJ, and they already made dorms. Then Deku thanked Kirishima and then walked up to Uraka's room. But before he could open the door, he heard moaning. And no, it's not Bakugo. I guess it's just say it's Bakugo. Okay, he heard moaning, and then he heard Uraraka say, "Go deeper, Kachan." And then Bakugo said, "Get a round face." And then Naku, for the first time, built an emotion that he never imagined he would build: rage. And then he used 50% of One for All. The One for All users let him. The One for All user let him. And then he kicked down the door, kicking it so hard that it broke down from the handle, going straight to the wall. And then they saw Deku with the same aura as he did when he fought Overhaul. The same aura said, and Bakugo said, "Get out of here, Deku." And then Deku appeared in front of him, seemingly teleporting, and then punched him in the gut, punched him through the wall, down. You see, it was the second floor, down to the ground. And let's say everybody heard the commotion, and came out, and you see Deku beating up Bakugo, and see Uraraka where covered with sheets. And then Deku, and then Aizawa, this sorry, this fight, let's say Ida went and called Aizawa and All Might. Then Aizawa tried to erase Deku's quirk, but it didn't work because One for All was overpowering Aizawa's quirk. And then All Might tried to stop Deku, but Deku just backslapped him because 50% of Deku is 100% of Prime All Might. And then backslapped him into tree. Then then they had to call Midnight, and she knocked them out. Sorry. And let's say the Bakugo was dating Camie. I think that's her name, from Shiketsu High. Yeah, her name is Camie. And Deku was brought into Nezu's office, and he was tied up. And Bakugo was brought to the infirmary, and that's it. Okay. When Deku woke up, he saw in front of him. Sorry, my throat is a bit sore. Anyways, he saw in front of him All Might, Nezu, Midnight, Snipe, Ectoplasm, Cementos, and Aizawa. And Vlad King. No, not Vlad King, he has his own things. Just Aizawa without Vlad King. Then when he woke up, no, scratch all of that. That's it. It was just it was just All Might and Nezu. And then Nezu, no, All Might asked Deku why he did that, and then Deku explained everything, and then All Might said that's not a reason to use One for All, the big the strongest quirk in the world, against someone that bad, and beating up someone that badly. I'm sorry, I'm Midoriya, but I would have to take back my quirk. And then Deku spat on his lips and said, "Here's your stupid quirk. I don't want it." And this is the. I'm just gonna say something. I didn't watch the Flash series. I never had the chance to watch it, so I just searched up Godspeed, and I know he was a villain, but I only named my channel after Godspeed because the name was cool, the character was cool, and the suit was cool. That's the only reason why I named my channel Godspeed What Ifs. Anyways, that's the Godspeed. I don't know if he's arrogant, nice, bad, villainous. I'm just gonna make my own Godspeed. My Godspeed in my eyes. Let's say Godspeed is doesn't take no shits, and that was Godspeed's personality kicking in. That's why he spat on All Might. If Godspeed wasn't there, he would just give a hair to All Might and then start crying and leaving. But now he just spat on All Might and then broke out of his restraints and then told Nezu, "I'm quitting this stupid school." And then Nezu said, "Sure, whatever you want." And let's say Deku has a sister. This little beauty. This beauty is Deku's sister. Anyways, when Deku went out, Izumi's gonna get to One for All. When Deku went out, he saw Camie sitting on a bench crying, and then he knew that she was Bakugo's girlfriend. And then he walked up to her and said, "So you feel the same pain as I do?" And then Camie looked up to see Deku, and she said, "You're that bitch's boyfriend." "No more," Deku said. And then they're 18, it's a college. And then Deku said, "You wanna go for a drink?" And then she said, "Sure, I need to release some stress." And then they went to a bar, they drank, they passed out in the bar, they were kicked out, all that jazz. But when Deku woke up, he saw himself in a white void, and he saw someone with a white suit with yellow lightning symbols all over him. And then he said, "Who the hell are you?" And then Godspeed said, "My name is Godspeed, and I'm, in my word, he's the fastest speedster, and I'm the fastest speedster in the world." And then Deku said, "What's a speedster?" I don't even know what a speedster is. I just heard the term. I just heard that and just said it for fun. And he explains what a speedster is. I don't know what a speedster is. I searched up Godspeed's abilities and I saw he has speed, regeneration, strength. I think he can control lightning. He can phase. He has enhanced healing. Uh, he can make tornadoes, something like that. And then Godspeed said, "And you are my reincarnation." And Deku said, "Cool. So what power do I get?" Then, then no, he didn't say that. And then Deku just said, "Cool." And then Godspeed said, "I will train you for 10 years in your mindscape, but it will only be 3 hours in the real world." Now Deku trained for 10 years, and he turned like this. Cause I love this picture so much. I don't know why. He looks like exactly like this. He was not this buff when he joined UA. He was like a little. He was like he was in canon, but a little bit taller. I think he's 5'5". When in this he's just 5'7", and now he's 5'9", 10, not 9, 10. I don't know measuring. I'm so bad at this. Anyways, then when let's say Kami woke up. No, Deku woke up first, and then he woke up Kami. And let's say he has a job, so he went and he has a own house because his mom kicked him out because she thought he was worthless. Let's say he has a house and he just picked up Kami and brought her to his house. It's just an apartment. It's the same as I almost said Naruto's apartment, but no, not like that. It's just a 3-star apartment, something like that. Anyways, Deku, let's say he had 2 bedrooms, two bathrooms, and 1 kitchen and 1 living room. Let's say no, he has only 1 bedroom and one bathroom, 1 living room, and 1 kitchen. He put her on the bed, and then he got in the bed, and they just slept. They didn't do anything, you perverts. Anyways, Kami woke up first to see Deku next to her sleeping, and what she looked around her to see that she guesses that this is his house, and then she wakes him up and said, "Where am I?" And then Deku gets out of bed and said, "You are in my house, and I want to ask you something." And then she said, "What?" And then and then she got out of bed, and Deku woke up to her and said, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And Kami was surprised. And then she looked down and said, and she thought about it in her head. She said he will probably cheat on me too. And then she realized that he was cheated on too. So she thought she knows that he feels the same pain as her. And then she looked up at him and kissed him and said, "Of course, of course." And then they ate breakfast, and Kami went to Shikatsu. Kami lives alone, and she moved in with Izuku, and she put all of her stuff. And I need a picture of Kami. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, this is good enough. So this is Kami. If you lived under a rock and never watched My Hero Academia, this is Kami. And then Kami, where we left off, I think Kami moved in, and then she went to Shikatsu High, and Deku told her that he dropped out of UA. But what she didn't know was that Deku got a white ring with a yellow lightning bolt symbol. And I think I'm just gonna give it this. I don't know if it's in the show because I never watched the show. But I'm just gonna give him a ring that if he clicks on, he has the Godspeed suit. So when Kami left after 1 hour, Deku jumped out of the window and went to an alleyway and then clicked the button, and the suit enveloped him. I'm gonna say that Deku, he's not gonna be like vigilante, but he's still gonna be like, you give him a job, he will do it, and he will be paid. No, Deku's first job was uh to protect a drug deal. And let's say Camie, no. His job was to because it's still the sports festival. Yeah, his job was to disturb the sports festival and beat up all the students. And when Deku heard this, he smiled under his mask. I forgot. Sorry. Deku smiled. This is Godspeed suit if you didn't know. And then he smiled on his mask and said, "Of course, I'll do it." And then when the sports festival happened, they all went to the race and cavalry battle. And let's say Shikazu High was present at the sports festival, and also Kami was there. And then I learned a new ability that Godspeed has. When I searched up his abilities, he has he has another ability. He can duplicate himself. I think, if I'm correct. And he has like, I'm gonna give him lightning manipulation. If he already has it, he has it. If he doesn't have it, he has it now. Anyways, and then let's say it was Izumi versus Todoroki. Uh, and Inko, let's say Inko is a hero. They call her the Grain Tornado. She has a telekinesis quirk. And then when the match was about to start for Izumi and Shoto, a big lightning bolt shoots down at the stadium, and everybody was pretty shocked. And then when the lightning bolt came out, they saw Godspeed. And let's say Godspeed got a big reputation of always a successful job and never being caught. And he's pretty popular. He's well known around the world because he can run around the world in under 30 minutes. He does jobs all over the world. For example, if is in a corner in a side of the world, he can run all the way to the other side and do a job and then return back, just like that. Sorry, my nose is stuffy. Anyways, then every civilian and most of the heroes were pretty scared, but the heroes that weren't scared were not everyone was scared because they all know that not even All Might can beat Godspeed. And then Deku said, "I only have one job. The job is to beat up all UA students." And then he disappeared, and they all saw every single UA student's bloody on the floor. He did that all. I don't know if he's stronger than the Flash. I'm gonna if the Flash is stronger than him, I'm gonna boost him up. I'm gonna say he's about 5 times as fast as the Flash. And he's very overpowered. And then when Godspeed looked at Kami because she was also scared, Kami got a feeling that she knows this guy from somewhere. And then Dago said, "Job done." With a psychotic laugh. And then Deku disappeared. In another thunderbolt hitting him, and then when the smoke cleared, he was gone. Then every single they all brought the UA students to the hospital for treatment, and just like that. I'm just gonna say thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and thank you all of you for. I think it was. Well, let me search it up. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for 28 subscribers. I didn't even know I would hit one, and my view record is off the charts. So I'm gonna thank you so very much for enjoying my what ifs. And this is gonna end off the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.